Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I will bring you the latest FC Barcelona news, because a lot of things have been going on lately. Starting with the low attendance rate at the Olympic Stadium. Attendance hasn't been great this season, but it hit a record low against Atletico Madrid, with only 34,000 people attending the match in a stadium that has a capacity of 56,000. And that for one of the biggest games of the season. So why is this? The main reason is the move towards the Olympic Stadium. Since the Camp Nou is under construction, Barca moved to the Olympic Stadium. But for many people it is a hassle to get here. There are no metros that go directly towards the stadium. And if you pick the closest station, you either have to walk up a hill for 15 minutes or you have to go with a funicular that is extremely crowded. Another reason is that the view from the seats is pretty bad. People believe it's just not worth the money, and tourists would rather spend the money when the new Camp Nou is finished. They kind of reduce the prices, but they are still expensive and people expect a better view for that. When you sit too low, you have trouble seeing the pitch due to the high advertising signs. The last reason is that in winter it gets really cold on top of the Montjuic mountain, where the stadium is located. And knowing Spanish people, they hate the cold. But also less tourists visit the city in winter, which reduces the attendance. We spoke a little about the renovation of the Camp Nou earlier, and how exactly are things standing as of today. The opening of the Camp Nou is still set for the 2024-2025 season, with the aim on November 2024. And things are actually going according to schedule. If there are no devastating problems, the Camp Nou will open again somewhere in that time frame. But just look at these pictures. It's sad to see. Completely torn down, unrecognizable, with only the base that remains. It's crazy to see how fast they changed it, but it also excites me because we are one day closer to playing in this incredible stadium again. Here are some more pictures. In other news, Ter Stegen is out. Ter Stegen picked up a back injury during the international break with Germany. Now he decided to undergo surgery to fix the back problem completely. It is reported that he will be out for about 2 months. His aim is to be back for the Champions League round of 16. Iñaki Peña has performed better than expected, but it isn't ruled out that Barca will look for a temporary replacement in the winter transfer window. Former Man United goalkeeper David de Gea has been named along with others as a possible replacement. Vitor Roque is already joining Barca in January. He was supposed to come in the summer, but Xavi already felt the need for an extra striker. This is mainly because we don't have a real second striker. And Lewandowski's performances have not been good enough lately. It was possible for him to join because of Gavi's season-ending injury. Ansu Fati had picked up an injury at the end of November at Brighton, where he is currently on loan. He was performing pretty decent in the Premier League as he was getting used to the change of club. But what was one of the most promising talents in world football has become an injury nightmare. It is reported that Fati will miss around 7 to 8 weeks. But all these injuries aren't good for such a young player and his development. Do you guys think he will ever reach his full potential? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you like my content, make sure to subscribe to my channel and leave a like under this video. Let's move on to another injury drama. Gavi picked up a season-ending injury in a match for Spain. Gavi torn something in his right knee, which takes 8 to 10 months to recover from. Luckily his operation has been successful and he started his long road to recovery. He will miss all Barca matches and also the European Championship. which will be held in Germany at the beginning of summer next year. Gavi posted a picture on Instagram with Eminem's song Not Afraid, showing that he is ready to take on this huge challenge. I hope he can recover as good as possible so he will attain his level and not like Ansu that he will get injury after injury after injury. I think we should be more careful with playing these youngsters so much because it can literally mean end of career. But let's hope it will turn out fine. If you watch Barca matches regularly, you probably notice Balde's form or that he hasn't been playing at all. Which was one of the best talents last season, who made Jordi Alba sit on the bench, has had poor performances so far this season. And what could be the reason for this? One of the reasons could be that in the last match at the Camp Nou last season, Balde picked up a pretty nasty injury, which took some time to recover from, and he hasn't been the same since. Is he still playing with fear maybe? This isn't the Balde we know for sure. A player can obviously be out of form, certainly if you're such a young player, but in a team as Barca, you should always play at your best. However, this drop in form has got many fans and members of Barca worried. Rumors have spread that if these poor performances continue, they want to sell Balde since he can earn the club a lot of money. I think this would be a bad decision, since we have all seen Balde's qualities. And he can easily be one of the better left backs in the world. Let me know what you think about his situation. Araujo has been spotted wearing a mask during training. The player picked up a facial fracture during the game against Atletico Madrid, where he got an opponent's foot against his head at a fast pace. Araujo continued playing as if nothing happened, but he definitely picked up an injury. Araujo is expected to play the next games, as a true Uruguayan and the warrior he is. Then lastly, I'm going to talk about the center back / right back problem we have. Even with Martinez injured, we still have this problem. We all saw that Barca played great against Atletico Madrid, especially defensively, and this is because Xavi played with Koundé as right back, like he did last season. And this obviously works best, even though we have Cancelo who is putting out his best performances as a left back. But the problem is neither Koundé or Araujo want to play right back, which means that we have 4 world-class center backs and we can only play 2 of them. I personally believe that playing Koundé at right back, Araujo and Christensen at center back, and then Balde or Cancelo at left back is our best defensive option. But this can turn out to be a big issue if no one wants to play right back. And people say we shouldn't play Christensen, but in my opinion, he is such a good defender. He is calm in possession, he makes great challenges, and it feels more comfortable and better structured in defense when he is playing. What do you guys think is the solution for this issue? Should either Koundé or Araujo give in, or should Xavi choose something else? That was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I wish you all a happy day.